YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on the Analysis Playground again on Sunday, and we gonna talk about the Atlanta Hawks beating the Philadelphia 76ers 120 to 117. The Hawks go to 15 and 12 and 5 and 6 at home. The Sixers go to 14 and 11 and 6 and 4 on the road. Atlanta wins the first quarter 39 to 29. That's a good rate to start the game. But Philly gave them some competition. 26 to 20 in the second quarter, 36 to 35 in the third quarter to cut that lead. And then it was 26 to 26 in the fourth quarter since Atlanta won that first quarter and was able to hold it enough to be able to win. They get the W. Let's talk about the Sixers first. Paul George, 33 minutes, 35 points. He really had it going from three in this game, and he did a good job driving to the basket. 11 to 21 from the field, 7 to 10 from three, and he also was 6 to 6 from the free throw line. He had 4 rebounds, 3 assists. His turnovers came from being stuck a little bit, and they was able to make a good play on the ball. And obviously Dyson Daniel poked the ball away, and that's how he got the other one. And a block and a personal foul and was a +2 and plus minus. He's just so tall and just so good at getting his body balanced and just being able to shoot over smaller people. That's a matchup problem. And then if you his size, he had a good handle to be able to create the space or blow by you. And if you don't let him blow by you, he can still knock down the jump shots. He was able to do a good job of that tonight, and that's how he ended up having game high tonight for both teams. And he's a player that is still probably one of the best wings in the league because he's just that good. All the starters did get in double figures in points. All the starters did have 1 rebound or more. All the starters also had 1 assist or more in this game. Dominic Barlow was doing a good job offensive rebounding and finishing in the paint, but he also went 1-1 from 3, and he finished 4-6 from the field, 11 points in 27 minutes, 2-3 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 1 block, 3 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a -16 in plus minus for him. Just did a good job of just being good in that paint and just trying to get the easiest and the best shots that he could. And then the 3 was wide open, so that was good shot selection too. Joel Embiid was playing in the paint, also playing a little bit on the perimeter. He didn't dominate efficiency-wise in this one. He was 8 of 20 from the field, got 22 points though. In 30 minutes, he was 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He did get a double-double because he finished with 14 rebounds. He also had 1 assist, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. And 6 of his rebounds was offensive, and 2 personal fouls, and was a -8 and plus minus. I mean, if you can keep him off the free throw line and keep him shooting jumpers, you're happy with that because it's better than him using his physicality to get to the free throw line and get shots around the basket. Even though he did, he just didn't do it a lot in this one. And you just have to pick your poison. Whatever he's going to do, you just got to contest it. You just got to be close to him and make him feel you sometimes. And then that's as tough as you can do without getting him to the free throw line. He's a tough cover. He's very big. He's very strong, and he got good touch. But they did a good job of defending him today, in my personal opinion. Quentin Grimes, 39 minutes, 14 points. He was 4 of 14 from the field and 4 of 10 from 3. He did have good shooting from the free throw line where he was 2 of 2 there. He also had 2 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, and was a -5 and plus minus and had no personal fouls. I mean, he just couldn't make shots enough efficiently in this one. A lot of the shots was forced. A lot of the shots was tough. You have to love that if you're Hawks. You want to make it as difficult and as hard as you can. But he did still find a way to make plays, when it came to creating shots or even creating three-point opportunities for himself. He just missed a lot of twos in this one too, and that doesn't help. VJ Edgecombe, 39 minutes, 26 points, 9 of 21 from the field. Tyler Paul George for the most shots on the team. He went 4 of 10 from 3 and 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, one block, one offensive rebound. He did also have five personal fouls and was a zero and plus minus. They took advantage of his, naiveness defensively. And on top of that, he did find a way to take the shots that he likes. In this one, he found a way to get open, found a way to get in transition. That's what he does, is attack the basket, get out in transition, try to make spot up threes, and may drive a little bit here and there to be able to score in the paint. But it worked in this game. So he did what he needed to do to make his presence felt in this one. Jabari Walker, 17 minutes, 4 points. He went 0-2 from the field, but he scored his 4 points because he went 4-6 from the free throw line. 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, 4 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a plus 13 and plus minus. They all had a rebound and an assist or more off the bench too, which is always good. Justin Edwards, 9 minutes, 0-5 from the field, 0-3 from the three-point line, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a -4 and plus minus. The sad that he didn't make a basket. He did try to help defensively as much as he could. It just wasn't enough in this one from him. Andre Drummond had 5 points, but he went only 2-6 from the field, and he missed his only 3. And then he went 1-2 from the free throw line. The best part of his night was getting 10 rebounds, which is something that he's mastered in the NBA, is how to get them, because 5 of them was offensive, which means he had to make those happen and come up with them, and he was just able to work harder and position himself better than everybody else in those areas when he was on the court. 3 assists, 1 steal. He also had 3 blocks. That was very good, and 1 personal foul was a +6 and plus minus. Kyle Lowry, 8 minutes, 0-1 from the field, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, and a -3 and plus minus. And then Jared McCain also went scoreless. He went 0-5 from the field, 0-2 from 3. Also had 3 rebounds, 5 assists. That was really good because he had no turnovers. He also created 2 steal opportunities and was successfully did it. And then he also had 1 personal foul and a 0 and plus minus. The bench didn't give him a crazy amount of help, but it also wasn't terrible either. You have to take what they give you, especially when your starters are playing as well as the Sixers were in some spots in this game. But, it's a hard game of basketball, too, when you know that the other team wants it, too, and they're trying to stay above 500 just like you are, so they can be able to get to the playoffs and see what's popping there. Other than that, 38 of 101, 38% from the field as a team, 17 of 41, 41% from 3, 24 of 29, 83% from the free throw line, 54 rebounds, 25 assists, 11 turnovers, 10 steals, 10 blocks, 21 offensive rebounds, and 15 personal fouls. And then the Atlanta Hawks ended up having a good game with their starters too. They all did score in double figures. They all did have a rebound or more in the assist or more. And they all had a steal or more as a starting lineup. Their bench all had a rebound too. And it just show you how cohesive both of these teams were in finding their shots and playing, a good game defensively to a certain extent, while also generating good high percentage shots by moving the ball or just being able to score on their own in certain times in the game. But yeah, good Kangwoo. 36 minutes for him, 20 points, 6 of 17 from the field, 5 of 10 from 3, 3 or 4 from the free throw line, 15 rebounds, so a double-double, 4 assists, 4 turnovers, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 3 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and a +10 in plus minus. He did a good job of finding ways to get open and launching threes. He made half of them, but that was actually majority of his makes, if not all of them, really, in this one. But he battled on the boards, and you have to love the fact that he brought it there and still try to make some plays defensively, which actually worked for him in this one. Jalen Johnson, 35 minutes, 12 points. They held him in check. He didn't really get a lot of good looks. He didn't really get a lot of clean looks in this one, but he did get a double-double, and then it turned into a triple-double by the end of the game. 10 rebounds, 12 assists for him. He did also go 0-1 from 3 and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, 4 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a +4 and plus minus. They wanted him to shoot them jumpers. They didn't want him in the paint as much. And even when it's in the paint, they still found ways to use their big, long bodies to make it tough to be able to get quality looks. So this was a game where Jalen Johnson did some things that was really good, but not at a dominant level besides his playmaking, which he has been really good at all season and last year too. Just being the strong body that can see over the top of the defense, able to create space, able to create angles and separation for himself. And if you do feel like you got beat, he can always hurt you with that pass for a dunker or a three-point shooter, or just pushing the pace, pushing the tempo to find him early in the offense. Zachary Ricochet was the benefit of a lot of these players. He was able to get open looks in this one, and he was able to knock them down even from three. 21 minutes, 15 points, 5 of 9 from the field, 3 of 5 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a -5 and plus minus for him. He just knows how to get the good looks. He knows how to always get good looks, and he's a good player of playing off his teammates. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 34 minutes, 12 points, 3 of 18 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He did have 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, and a nice big 3, and some nice jump shots in this game when it mattered, even though he missed majority of his looks. 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a +9 and plus minus for him. Dyson Daniels, 39 minutes, 27 points, 13 of 19 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. He had a double-double because he had 10 rebounds, so it was 3 guys in the starting lineup that had a double-double or better. 4 assists for him, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 2 blocks. 1 was very nasty and transitional, Quentin Grimes. He also had 5 offensive rebounds and 2 personal fouls and a +5 and plus minus. If he's scoring like this, getting to the basket, driving, and having a lot of success doing it, you're happy with that, because Dyson Daniels have not really been having great offensive games this year. And his defense hasn't been as good as it was last year. And he can still change that as the season continues to go on, and hopefully he does. Muhammad, 11 minutes, 1 point, 0 of 1 from the field. It was a 3 that he missed. He also went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. That's how he scored his 1 point. He also had 1 rebound, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 personal foul, and a -1 and plus minus. Asa Newell, 14 minutes, 9 points, 4 of 6 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a -7 and plus minus. You know, he just did a good job of scoring. And that's what he was out there to do, and he did an efficient job at it, and he didn't need the threes to do it. Luke Kennard, 21 minutes, 5 points, 1 of 2 from the field. It was 3-point shot that he made and missed. 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a -3 and plus minus. He didn't hurt you because he didn't take a lot of shots, but the shots that he did take, you happy with, because he only missed 1, and he also was able to make all his free throws and was able to pass a little bit and help on the boards. Keaton Wallace, 3 minutes for him, no points because he missed a 3. That was his only shot. No free throws. 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, and a -7 and plus minus. Krejci, 26 minutes, 19 points. Ended up being the only guy to get in double figures in points off the bench in any statistical category off the bench. 6 of 9 from the field for him, 4 of 6 from 3. You have to pay attention to him. If you don't, he's going to hurt you from the 3-point line, but he also was able to finish in the paint. 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal, and also had 4 personal fouls and was a +10 and plus minus. And then he and the team shot 43 of 99, 43% from the field. The Sixers took 2 more shots but made their field goal percentage was worse than the Hawks. And then 17 to 34, 50% from the 3-point line. That was better than the Sixers, but they also shot less threes than the Sixers. And then 17 to 21, 81% from the free throw line. They shot 8 less free throws than the Sixers, but the Sixers made that a better percentage. And then they out-rebounded the Sixers by 3, 57 to 54. And then they out-assisted them 33 to 25, 16 to 11 turnovers. And then they ended up having 8 steals to 2 less of the Sixers, who had 10. And then they had 6 blocks, 4 less than the Sixers, who had 10 on that one too. And then they had 18 offensive rebounds. The Sixers had 21. They had 39 defensive rebounds. That was 6 less than the Hawks, because the Hawks had 39 and the Sixers had 33. And then they had 23 personal fouls as a team, while the Sixers only had 15. So just a real close game, evenly matched a little bit in this one, but only one team will survive. Only one team will figure out how to get it done, and only one team will make the plays late in the game to be able to get the win and overcome a tough one and be victorious in the game by the end of it. And it was the Atlanta Hawks in this one. And no Tyrese Maxey was a good thing too. But let's not act like no Trae Young didn't matter either. Just mention them, because I love watching some Maxey and I love watching some Young, and I would like to see both of them get healthy and help these teams continue to try to win and be the best team that they can be before the playoffs start, and also if they make the playoffs and there too. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share it, the notification bell to get the announcements when it first come out. I also do conversation videos just like this, but about various NBA only topics. I also do breakdowns of real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. I also do mock draft and draft coverage too. And on top of that, I also have over 4,000 videos already on my channel that you can watch right now and enjoy. And it's all for free. And I also try to make videos every single day throughout the day to give y'all something to look forward to and something to enjoy when it comes to basketball and NBA content. Other than that, thanks for checking out our channel. Thanks for showing love. Thanks for showing respect. Thank you for appreciating the content for it is continuing to come back and continuing to show support throughout the years and still today. And hopefully y'all do it in the future. Other than that, y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.